Aye. It's QdotBritty. You can call me Britty for short. I'm here with London to Lauderdale Studios. Before we get started, click that red button below so you can get notifications when we have tutorials and tips coming out. Also, our website is below. Save it, put it in your browser for later services and information. Well, today, we're here to show you how to export your MIDI files from FL Studio into audio files for any DAW. Let me open up my session. Alright, so this is something that I made. Haven't done really any mixing. All I've done is just balanced it, made it sound good, just enough. Let me take away these pans, cause I'm gonna do everything in Pro Tools. So as you can see, I've labeled everything: 808 kick, snare, stick hits. As you can see, all the way down. So I have a few that has a few plugins on it, just so they can sound a bit brighter and a bit wider, like, you know, just plugins that other DAWs don't have. These are their personal ones, so I just use it just to give it a little, you know. So this is the arrangement of what I have. I'm gonna play it just to give you a little sound of what it is. Like I said, it's not been mixed. It's just been balanced, just so I can get a rough idea of what I want it to sound like in Pro Tools once I mix it, put vocals to it, and stuff like that. So let me let y'all get a little listen to it.
Britty Beats, is that your accent?
As you can see, like I said, it's been balanced, not mixed, but sounds clear enough, sounds clean. You can hear everything. Right, I can even bring it down low and yeah, you'll hear everything playing. So as you can see, like I said, everything has been labeled correctly. Like I was indicating over here when it was playing, it was peaking as far as the master, but individuals was not peaking. I don't care about the master right now. The individuals didn't peak. They're good enough. Ready to export. So you go to File, Export. You have Wave, MP3, OGG, FLAC, and MIDI. The rest of these is all different miscellaneous things, but I don't use it. So either one of these that you pick is going to bring up the same window, but it will be picked in what you pick up. So I'm going to do Wave. So now it's asking where you want it. I'm going to make a folder for it. I suggest to make a folder because if you don't, it's just going to save all the audio wherever the root folder is. So I'm going to make a folder. I always name the folder after the session. Easy to find it. I like to put the tempo, the beat per minutes in front. Just so it gives me the information when I'm putting it into another DAW or whoever I'm sending it to in another DAW, they pretty much know the tempo. They don't have to go around looking for the tempo. It's just to make life easy. So that's what I'm naming it, putting it in that folder. But in this folder, I'm going to have multiple folders for this, for doing stuff and different files. So I'm going to make another folder. I'm going to call this raw audio files. Reason being, this is where all the raw audio files is going from what I'm exporting out of FL Studios. It's going to go in this folder. Now to save as, I changed the name to anything. I just put it the number 1. Reason being is because if you don't, what's going to happen is it will say the name of the session, 808. The name of the session, kick, a snare. Whatever it is, it's going to have the name. That's just too much, especially just for a mixing perspective. So I just put it as 1. Go over. Now this window pulls up. This is the rendering window, yeah? This window here is where you change what you need it for your preference. Now you have the project type. Song, full song, or pattern. If you know what a pattern is, that's obviously just the pattern that you made, and then the song is what you've arranged into a full song. So if I go to pattern, you see it changed to 5 seconds. So and it's only 3 bars. I don't need that. I need the full song. 106 bars. It's 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Cool. Now the tail, you want to leave it on, which is whatever instruments played, it carries on for, let's say, 2 seconds. So that 2 seconds is gonna play out the instrument. You cut it, it will cut the instrument right at the end of the song. So really and truly, it's really like, let's say the tail is 2 extra seconds, so it will be 304. You want to make it cut right at 302, it'll be cut. You want it to rap, it will just be looping the tail over and over. You'll hear it, but you won't hear it. It's weird. You just gotta, yeah. So I leave it. Deal with that in my other DAW. So now you have what you want the output to be. Wave, MP3, OGG, F-flat, or MIDI. MIDI, you know, that will make it into no sound, but it will be a MIDI. I don't want that. I don't want this, nor this. If I wanted MP3, I will put it to the highest quality or whatever quality I need it at. Depend on my preference of what I'm doing with the track. But I'm doing wave. So wave, I'm going to use 24-bit. Stereo. That's good. The quality, I'm going to put it to the highest quality. Got from 2 all the way to 512. I'm going to put it to 512. It's the highest quality. I want it to be high quality. That's why I put it in wave. I don't want it in MP3 to smush it together. I need it to be what it is so I can get the best mix out of it. Now, quality, like I said, 512. Disable, maximum, yeah, leave that there. Leave all that there. And miscellaneous. Usually this is sometimes might be clicked off. So I click it on. It's split mixer tracks, meaning if I left it off, this will just be one. All of these tracks from 1 to 15 will be one audio track. I don't need that. I need it to be 1 through 15. So I click on split. Hit split. It's going to make it into individual audio tracks, what you need. Now, if you want to upload it, you can upload it to SoundCloud, put your information in, whatever. I'm not doing none of that. Start. When you start, it's going to run. It's processing. Alright, so as you can see, pops up in this folder. It's got every audio track that I told it to export. Also, it gives you 2 extra tracks. It gives you the master track and it gives you the current track. I don't need these 2, so I usually just select them, delete them, because I don't need them to. This is all that I need to start mixing in Pro Tools, which will be in the next video. Thank you guys. Have a good evening, good day, wherever you are in the world.